Hi. Now, don't worry. Okay? Yes, I've heard Bohemian Rhapsody. I know this isn't like some people may think clickbait for you to watch me. No, in fact, it's the total opposite. Right? It's a video defending, I hope, to be the majority of people out there that's claiming to have not heard Bohemian Rhapsody. Okay, because I've came across some videos that's from Queen fans saying, what are all these people doing pretending they're hearing Queen Bohemian Rhapsody for the first time? Right, and so I'd like to speak up for those who claim not to. Now, that's not to say there aren't some people out there who have used it to get views and everything else and pretending to hear it. Some of them you could probably state is too obvious that they've heard it before because they're not surprised by the change and stuff. But there's other videos out there that you can see that they're getting overexcited because they're getting very excited because of the different tones each of the singer in the video has became. They get excited because of the operatic bit and everything else, and tears come to their eyes, and lo and behold, they become instant fans, and they thank people for letting them be introduced to a different type of music. Now, yes, a lot of them claim to be hip hop fans. Now, of course, if you're hip hop fans, you wouldn't really listen to rock music. You wouldn't think that. Now, some people say that Bohemian Rhapsody is a song that's been out for years and it's played everywhere. Well, not the whole entire song, probably a small part of it, like Friction, like the operatic bit. Some people claim to have heard just that bit somewhere, but they couldn't decide where, and you all shout at your foot at the TV, Wayne's World, when they're in the car, hence the guy's appearance in Bohemian Rhapsody, in the actor that was in Wayne's World. But anyway, this is drifting slightly off the subject. Why am I defending it? Well, if any of you have known that's followed any of my videos, you would remember one thing I've often said is that I am surprised how many people out there have never seen what I would call classic 80s movies. Right? They're like Lethal Weapon, Rocky Saga, right? Or Scarface, Back to the Future, Gremlins, Tango and Cash, Roadhouse. See, these, and the list is endless. And what have I done? Well, I've brought these films in to give to these people. And one person actually said they didn't really like Lethal Weapon, they don't like that sort of thing. Now, see, this is the main thing that we're getting to. Now, I grew up where videos hadn't come in and you just had to watch the TV and whatever was on. So I was introduced to black and white movies. I was also introduced to music which my dad had listened to. But sadly enough, that sort of generation that was maybe growing up listening to music from the 70s and 80s is sort of dying off, and there's a lot of young adults out there with kids that are kind of hip and listening to what their kids are listening to, or they don't buy CDs and they don't buy records and everything's on the computer, everything's on the headphones. Lo and behold, they don't hear what their father is listening to and whatnot. Now, I've introduced my boy to so many films and so many music that I know deep down if my boy was raised by anybody else, he wouldn't have heard of it. I've known people with families that are not into films, not into the black and white movies, The Day the Earth Stood Still and stuff, Harvey, Invisible Rabbit. Please tell me you've heard of that one. Maybe not, maybe it's not your generation. But this is precisely my point. There is a lot of people out there that claim not to have heard that, and they've got every reason to claim it. Now, we as a fan like to think that the world has had the same experience as us, that everybody knows what we know because we love it so should everybody else, and we love Queen or whatever, so should everybody else on the planet. They must have all heard Queen, because it's a nice thought to know that there's people on board that like it. But believe it or not, I've not seen Infinity War by Marvel. It's not something, Marvel films, it's not something I generally like. I've heard of Thanos, you know, but it's not a film I'm rushing out to see, because I don't like that sort of, should be hero movie process, right? I like the DC, but Marvel's just not my flavour, my type of music, shall we say. That's not to say I might not see it in 10 years or so of time, and that's precisely my point. And I'll say this again, there will be people out there that have made these videos that probably have and probably need likes, but then again, what is the harm in lying as well? Because what that does, especially for fans, you've got to realise is, if you put on Bohemian Rhapsody and you see 1,000 odd people, there's more likely that will reach somebody, a younger person, that's never heard it. And what do you get when you come away from, I would say, the majority of these films, a newfound love of the music? You hear somebody's interpretation of what that music has done to that person. And that, for any fan, is an uplifting experience. Because I myself watch these videos, and I'm suddenly blown away by their critical responses. And when I see critical responses, I mean, they talk about how they've never heard a band sing like that altogether. They've never heard of the change in the tone and the speed and everything else in a song before. Because if you remember, most music out today is all the same beat, all the same tone, and it's that song sounds almost like that one. So when you listen to young ones that are probably raised in sort of black rap music, whatever, you know, it's uplifting to see them being reintroduced. I just came across a video with a place in America that had one of those marching bands during a football game, and they were showing Queen, and this was only done on YouTube a couple of days ago. A couple of months ago. So again, it's and America sort of didn't listen to Queen much in the early 80s, especially when they brought out We Want to Break Free, because they just didn't get the whole concept of that video, and it sort of just thought that it sort of gave up on it. So Queen stopped touring in America then and concentrated in the rest of the world. So there was a generation of people growing up in America that hadn't seen Queen or heard that they did a live tour over there, because you're talking 70s and early 80s, you know. So give them a break and just experience and enjoy the reaction videos. Believe it or not believe it, it may just boost your self-appreciation of the group. Thank you.